How many of you have experienced stress or anxiety recently? Doesn't even have to be recently, it can be at any point in your life. If you have, how badly did it affect you? And do you have any coping mechanisms to deal with it next time it happens? If you want to know more about how I deal with it, watch to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you found it useful, you might not, you might think this guy's chatting was, which I probably will, but I experienced mine. First one recently, wasn't nice, so I thought let me make a video on potentially helping other people who haven't experienced it yet, that know what to do next time it comes, and just generally why it happened to me in the first place. So let's get into the video. The first thing for me is remembering that I'm in control of everything in life. It's easy to let things go, you know, you're thinking what's going on, oh, how do I keep on top of this? How do I keep on top of that? Yeah, you're in control. No one else is in control apart from you. So don't bug out, just relax, and just remember, if you don't have control of it, don't worry about it. Because what are you gonna do? What are you actually gonna do? If something is out of your control and you're bugging out about it, you're just putting unnecessary stress on your brain. Imagine your brain was a little muscle, yeah, and you go into the gym and you slap a little 200 kg on it. What's it gonna? You know what I mean? Relax. Only control things that you can control. And if you can't control it, keep it stepping. It's a minor. And if you can control it, sweet. Focus on how you can control it. But don't ever bug out on things that you can't control. Tip number 1. Alright, so this is probably one of the most important ones, yeah? Breathing. See me, I got fat nostrils, man, so this helps me. The reason that this is important for me is because when I actually had my panic attack or anxiety attack, breathing just slowed my heart rate right down. Bro, I don't know if any of you had one, yeah, but my heart was going boom, 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 boom. You see my nipple? It was dancing, it was twerking at my chest, rude boy, like, what's going on? But breathing, focus on your breathing all the time, yeah? It's so important. Like, even at work, I'll sometimes be like stressed and I'll forget to breathe. Imagine I'm just there. Bro, I'm not breathing, bro. It's crazy when you think about it, yeah? But always try and remember your breath. Because I'm sure a lot of people are not breathing. Breathe, 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 breathe. Alright, for me, this is the third one. You know when people say, if it's not broke, don't fix it? It's the same. If it hasn't happened yet, don't worry about it. I don't know if you saw my other video, 5 books that changed my life. One of them, Power of Now, it specifically talks about this. How many times do you think about something, you know, like a job interview or a motive that you're doing like tomorrow or something that you've got to do, and you're always thinking like, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? And it's causing you mad stress. There's no point worrying about it because it ain't happened yet. Like, you are always living in the now, so focus on the now, and that's what you're in control of. So you're thinking about the future, but you don't know what happens, and only God knows what's gonna happen in the future. You don't, I don't, your dog doesn't, no one knows. So try always to think in the present moment. I know it's hard to say, yeah? It's something that for me personally, I've been working on this for time, like literally ages, yeah? I always try and live in the present. I'm much happier about it, I can't lie to you, yeah? I stopped caring about things and like it's taking up too much of my time. Like, there's no point. Always focus on the now, focus on what you can control, and honestly, I promise you, you will feel better. Give it a go, and if you don't, call me up and I'll refund you 20p. No, I'm joking, that's worse. But very, very, very important one. If it hasn't happened yet, don't worry about it. The way that you cope or handle things has a direct impact on how much stress or anxiety that you feel or that you experience, yeah? How do you choose to handle stress? How do I choose to handle stress? How does X, Y, other people choose to handle their stress and anxieties? All depends on how much stress they experience. Like, how are you coping with it? Like, when I feel stressed out, I know I need to listen to music. That's for me anyway, that's like my thing. Whenever I feel stressed, I play a few tunes. Does bits. It's like a drug. No joke, it's a drug. It's like you took a little aspirin. Play a song. For you, it could be watching a makeup tutorial, or it could be putting your apron on, getting a little bit of bake done in the kitchen. But to other people, the way that they cope is locking themselves in the room in darkness, yeah, ignoring their loved ones, not texting back their boyfriend or whatever, choosing not to eat, not drinking water, thinking, yeah, I'm stressed, I'm stressed that I don't want to eat, yeah. Come on, man. You're going to probably feel more stressed because, you know, lack of water, lack of food, lack of communication, lack of, like, maintaining relationships. That's going to give you more stress, you're going to feel more anxious about that. So that's different on how people cope with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to it. If the way that you're coping isn't making the stress or anxiety get any better, then maybe that's the thing that you need to pay attention to and maybe change your approach. Or just trial and error. Try different things, try different coping mechanisms and see what works for you. And hopefully things will improve. try and make friends with your stress and anxiety. It's gonna sound nuts here, because you know, if stress was here as a human being, yeah, I'd see it on the street. Like, every time you do feel stressed or whatever, yeah, just clock to yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Why am I feeling stressed? Why now? You know what I'm saying? Rather than just like thinking, oh, I just feel stressed and like that. Really try and think about what it is that's making you feel stressed. Like with me, when I had my panic attack, I was overthinking. I can't lie to you. See this brain? I was overthinking everything. And then I think I had a cup of coffee as well, yeah. Caffeine is another bad thing, but I was just overthinking bare to the point where I was just anxious. I don't know what I was anxious about, but I was just anxious. I didn't want to talk. I wanted to go sleep, but then I just clocked that it's because I was overthinking stuff about my relationships, my family, my job, my career, my, COVID. Just overthinking everything caused me to have an anxiety attack. Like, I've never had one before, but that's why I had mine, innit? It was nuts. So try and make friends with it and realize when it does come, why is it coming? It's trying to teach you something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's trying to teach you, but that's what we've got to work out. So try and be friends with it. Try and give it a little nickname. Yeah. Mine's called Rocco. It's not really. I don't know why I said to make it a nickname, because if it came back, I'd want to lick off his head and tell it to fuck off, you know what I'm saying? So if you're still watching, I'm impressed, because I was waffling. I'm just trying to guide people who might need guiding. I'm not a guru, by no means am I an expert in, a doctor in stress and anxieties or whatever. I'm just sharing what works for me, and if it helps you or you learn something from this, beautiful. And if it doesn't, then I hope that you can find something that sorts your stress and anxieties out, because it's not a joke and it's serious stuff, man. Like, hopefully lockdown gets lifted soon, so you just gotta stay positive, love and guidance to everyone. Again, if you found it useful, if you liked the video, if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. If you don't, say shut up, man. If you found this video useful, I'd appreciate a little likey, I'd appreciate a little subscribey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!